Tentacles, prepare to summon Beelzebub. This week we are looking at Black Sabbath and the Diabolus in Musica. Literally the devil in music. A chord that was rumoured to be so evil that some say the Catholic Church actually banned it for fear that it would summon the devil. If you're interested, stick around. Okay, so what exactly is this super evil chord? Was it really banned by the Catholic Church? No, it wasn't actually. That's an urban myth. It was strongly discouraged though, and the reason is that it sounds like this. Right, it's the musical equivalent of nails going down a blackboard, and medieval music was about praising God and beauty, and frankly, if you're coming up with a piece of music and you're wanting to big up God, you probably don't want to include a in it anywhere. So why does it sound so ugly? What is it that makes it just sound so horrible to our ears? It sounds so ugly because it's stuck right in between two much stronger notes. It's stuck in between this, which is a fifth, which was used a lot in medieval music, in Gregorian chants and the like, and today is known as a power chord, and it's the staple of all kinds of heavy metal music, from little ditties like to name one, but of thousands and thousands. And another note, which is a fourth, which sounds like that, very heavily used in Gregorian chants. And today used equally heavily in heavy rock and heavy metal music, in things like so you've got basically that, which is a fourth, and that, which is a fifth, and in between it sits our poor little ugly friend, the tritone. It's neither one thing nor the other, and that's why it sounds so ugly. Our ears are just wanting it to go to or, and instead it's there. It's the musical equivalent of fingernails going down a blackboard. It's dissonant, so it didn't get used very much. But in more recent terms, musically speaking at least, it's actually started to find some uses. One of these is by a certain man known as Gustav Holst, who used it for his Planet Suite. If you think of the opening section of Mars, the Bringer of War, and he settles onto that tritone, he settles onto that note, because you're writing a song about war, you want to conjure up images of storm clouds gathering on the horizon, distant armies, bad things coming. It creates a sense of foreboding of something bad that's going to come this way, which is exactly what you want. And it so happens that that particular piece of music was also the basis for which I featured in my recent video on Gustav Holst and Black Sabbath. Basically, it's in a strange quirk of fate, Geezer Butler was a fan of Holst, and basically that riff, Holst's Mars the Bringer of War, got adapted into the riff for Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. Basically, if you've got a heavy metal band that's trying to sound like a horror movie, fits the bill, right? Another good example. Again, Enter Sandman. If you're writing a song about nightmares and the evil Sandman coming to get you, that's little diminished fifth there is what you need. Another example, a slightly more left field one, is Jimi Hendrix. Sorry. Again, Purple Haze, a song about being in an altered state of mind, everything kind of seeming a bit weird and not quite connected. So there you have it, the tritone, or the devil in music. Not actually evil, just a bit ugly sounding, but when used appropriately, great for creating senses of unease or tension, atmosphere in music. If you found this video useful and you like to be updated about more content, please just take a moment to hit like and subscribe, and why not leave me a comment while you're at it. Okay, see you next time.